look, I'll just say this. We have 10, 8, 8, 8, 6, 10, 10, 6. Here's my question. Why can't average women, average-looking women, just say they're average?
Pride. We don't believe it.
10, 8, 8, 8, 6, 10, 10, 6.
We don't
Sorry to
personally
be the
believe
bearer
it. We
of
don't
bad
personally
news
believe
here.
it.
Beauty is subjective. Like,
Literally,
I don't
like,
know.
I actually-
but like legitimately,
Head to
because
toe,
they're
heart, soul.
like, it really is.
We have a test here. Nick, can you go to the Discord? Wait, was there something we were supposed... Oh, we did that already. So go to Discord, go to looks. Go to looks. We're not gonna do the Aboriginal girl, but we're gonna do the second to last and the most recent one, okay? So there's one with Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, full screen that. Window tab. Just met Sydney Sweeney and got to show her what a real woman looks like. Which one is more physically attractive?
To us, Sweeney.
It's still subjective, though.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
is.
what
Sure.
like, just because
It's
my
still
type happens to
subjective.
be Sydney Sweeney doesn't mean someone else's type isn't the woman on the right.
Right, I suppose I could agree with you that like there could be a guy who picks the woman on the right.
I mean,
There's a lot.
genuinely, like I know men that 100% would. Like,
Would pick.
yeah, just because I mean, like, white women aren't their type. Like, I don't know. Like,
Well, hold on. I think type is doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
like, what do you mean though?
Like I'm saying, for example, a guy's type could be a Latina woman. But if he had to pick between like a stunner white woman and a morbidly obese Latina woman, he's probably gonna like relinquish his type a little bit and get with the white woman.
I don't think so.
It depends on
I
what
think so.
preferences outweigh what. Like, is your preference for someone weighing less outweigh your preference for the person being Latina? Because if that's the
Yeah.
case, then yeah, you'd probably pick the other person.
If they're morbidly obese, I think so.
Some people
are love
into
that.
Like,
Some
that's
And they're
actually
smaller.
something that you can argue because people are
Yeah.
hella into
That's a
fetishism.
different.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
that's
now
a
we're
fetish.
getting
That's
it-
not. Yeah.
We're getting
Doesn't
into
have to
fetish
be.
territory.
Yeah, but
Most
relationships aren't.
well-adjusted, most well-adjusted
I
people
mean,
are not into that.
For example, I would prefer a man with like no meat on his bones, like
Okay.
skinny, like not. But a lot of women would prefer like a man like muscular, like he goes to the gym, he works out. Me personally, I genuinely find muscles like especially when someone gets to the point where they're like working out, they're jacked. I think that it's really unattractive.
Well, I actually don't have any disputes there. I think a lot of women, when the men get too muscular, where they're like roided up, insane.
See, that's not even
But-
what I'm talking about.
Okay, so you're saying like even
legitimately,
like
like-
athletic muscular development where they're not on steroids but they're like athletic build, that is still
Yeah, like if they're like too like and I don't even mean steroids. I mean like you hit the gym consistently for a year and like by the end of that year like you're bulking. Like yeah, no, I'm like yeah, really. Like I would prefer a paper thin man, which like a lot of people wouldn't.
that's
but
fine.
Type is
some
really,
women, some men like thin women, some men like thick women, whatever it is.
Rich guy likes
But-
thin women.
I agree with you that beauty is not strictly beauty is not objective in the same sense that like physics or math is objective.
Yeah.
Beauty is subjective, but not totally. Beauty has objective components to it.
well, because it's like. I
Here,
guess
pull it
I
up.
mean,
Pull the
it's a
photo back up.
matter
We
of-
gotta go around the table. On
Right.
this.
I mean, it's a
Okay.
matter of like.
Which woman is more beautiful or attractive?
Me? I mean, like conventionally. like,
Left or right?
like,
Which one?
left side. Yeah.
What do you think? Going around the table.
Sweeney.
Okay.
Sweeney.
Yeah, Sweeney.
I would choose Sweeney, but someone would choose someone on the right.
But okay, most people would pick Sweeney. Can you
In
say
America, maybe.
I don't think exceptions make the rule.
that? Every country, but okay.
Yeah.
Sweeney.
Same, Sweeney.
Sweeney.
All right, next one. Nick, pull it back up. Discord back up. Just the bottom one. We have another one. Here's a little test. I think even better. Yeah. Is beauty strictly subjective?
Like, yeah.
Strictly subjective.
Like, what do you mean?
There's no objective components of it.
I mean, I also think that that varies depending on like what point in time it is.
What point in? At
mean,
no
like,
time,
like,
at no
like-
time in human history has the woman on the left would be deemed more attractive, broadly speaking, than the woman on the right.
I mean,
I don't care what
I'm
your
pretty
culture
sure.
is.
No, I'm 100% can guarantee
Yeah.
that at some point in time. I mean,
At what point in time?
like, I mean, even now, look at her lips. Her lips are bigger, right? Like, she has bigger lips. Like, I
What?
mean, pull her back up, right? She has bigger lips, which is like generally
maybe
more
a
attractive,
bottom-
like currently right now. I know. I mean,
some-
Her
legitimately.
bottom lip, maybe.
Like, I'm not even arguing to like play devil's advocate. It's just like for me
I agree.
personally, I think that, like, I don't know.
So
just
my
like
view,
European look is
beauty is not
overdone.
just in the eye of the beholder. It's at least partially grounded in objective, measurable traits. So there's like universal aesthetics. Like, why is it the case that, for example, in cultures who have historically, who have never met or anything like that, like you look at like flowers, for example, universally deemed as something that's beautiful, or a sunset. Why is that universally deemed as like something that is aesthetically pleasing or beautiful?
Because it's arguably beautiful, right?
But why is there consensus, such consensus on the beauty of a flower or a sunset?
Because it's a collective opinion and there's multiple people, right? Maybe?
Well, is it also not consistent? Like, that's my thing, is like when you're talking about flowers, we're talking about like,
We're talking about beauty.
I mean, if I give you a bouquet of roses, all the roses are pretty much going to look uniform. But if I stand you in front of like 10 different women, every woman's going to look, I mean, like even like 10 different European white women from the exact same town and the exact same family, they're all still going to look different. And there's one that you may find more or less attractive, whereas
Sure.
someone else might find.
But I think, for example, something that you could do, and this could apply to both men and women, if you had 100,000 women, maybe we reduce the number, say 1,000 women, rank ordering 1,000 men, most attractive, least attractive. Yeah, this guy for this girl might be above here, he might be down here, but this girl really likes him. But if you have that sort of amount of people making an assessment, you're going to eventually see that there are patterns. And like this guy in particular, he overwhelmingly gets ranked really high, or this woman overwhelmingly gets ranked really high. So the reason I bring up like sunsets and flowers as it relates to this consensus on beauty is that I believe there's an innate human response to visual harmony. So things like symmetry, balance,
Well, yeah.
contrast. These are kind of, I don't know, there's certain traits, like the health indicators, proportionality. They're consistently preferred across different cultures and populations. So, and there's tendencies that make beauty partly predictable and measurable. So, I don't know.
Average person,
Here.
but not everybody.
If
I agree.
if I showed, so today though, I don't give a fuck about the past.
Yep.
Pull it back up one more time, Nick, the same one. I would be willing to wager quite a bit that I could show this photo, and I think it'd be more, but I'll just say 99% of men would pick the woman on the right.
What would women pick, do you think?
What do you mean?
Like if
Like if I showed two different guys?
No.
Like if I showed Brad Pitt
Like,
versus Jonah Hill?
No, I'm thinking more like if you showed that to like men versus like women and like objectively what the
Well, I think
opinion would be.
women prefer comforting lies over uncomfortable truths. So, yeah, there's probably a higher proportion of women who would lie. But deep down,
would lie or would believe that, because like legitimately, like when
yeah,
you're
you've been
asking me,
brainwashed.
out of the two of them, who I genuinely believe is more beautiful,
Yeah.
I would say it's the woman on the left. And my reasoning for that is because I just don't think that like the Eurocentric, like that just like whitewashed look is like super, super insanely attractive because everybody looks like that.
I'm sorry, you're
everybody
fucked.
looks like that. Like
Can I
that's
ask a
genuinely
question?
how I feel.
Well, so okay, just repeat
Not
it.
that I look any
The woman
different, but, like,
on the left to you
Yes.
is more beautiful.
Yes.
You're either blind or trolling or lying.
Can I ask
Just
a
as
question?
beautiful.
One sec. If we hooked you up to a lie detector test, there's no way you're passing that shit.
I mean, to each their own, you know.
Question for you.
Yes.
If, let's say you ran a modeling company, and you know that typically when it comes to modeling, you have a product, maybe not a modeling company, you have a product, and you need to hire a model, and your entire business, your life savings, hinges on the success of this campaign.
I'm gonna pick someone who looks unique. I'm not gonna pick
So
someone who looks like
so
someone
you
on the
lose
right.
your life. You will be homeless and destitute. You're telling me
Go- if
everything
it's
on the
over what I
line,
belie- if it's over
everything
what I
on the line
believe
for your
in-
business. You're picking the woman on the left
if it's
over the
over
woman
what
on
I
the right.
believe in, yeah, because I feel like women like seeing people that don't look like everyone
Oh,
else
God.
they
I agree.
like see when they walk
That's
out on
true,
the
too.
street. Because I mean,
Why
that's,
can't women be honest?
well, that
No,
is
yeah.
honesty.
Why are we so
She
worried
looks
about
unique,
protecting each
honestly.
other's feelings that we're lying?
Me when
We're
I'm
not.
not
We're
lying. I
literally
mean,
not lying.
so for me, for example, right, my nose has a big bump in the middle of it. And like that's been
Okay.
something that I struggled with since I was like little because I got bullied a lot for like having a different nose. And for me, now that I'm older, I genuinely feel like bigger noses, different, unique noses are more attractive than what everyone's like getting nose jobs to look like now. Like the button, like
I
upturned
agree.
noses, which I'm not saying that is unattractive at all. Don't get it twisted. It's more so that I like seeing people who don't look like everybody else. And I think a lot of people are getting surgery and like changing themselves to look like what everybody
Bro,
else
you
is.
realize
And
first
it's
off,
like,
this idea of uniqueness, you realize that white people are a global minority. So this idea that, oh, the Eurocentric blah, 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 you realize that white people are a minority
but that's
globally.
like literally what is like being popularized right now. And, like,
Well, I'll tell you
what
this
is
much.
popular.
There's more women, or sorry, there's more people who are closer to the skin tone on the left than on the right. So your Eurocentric bullshit is nonsense.
I mean, like, just because
So
the
there's- so it's more
population of the
unique.
world is more so than that doesn't mean that there's not a like societal standard for women. Because I mean, like people who are of different ethnicities are still getting nose jobs to have like Eurocentric white noses.
Yeah.
So like
I'm curious.
clearly it's a thing.
I'm curious how you would answer if I showed you like a really, really attractive black woman, and then like a really ugly white woman. Who you would pick?
I mean, again, it's subjective because I don't think either person in the photo you showed me is ugly. Like I just don't.
So what is it? Tell me an ugly woman. Like, do you acknowledge that there are ugly women?
I mean, I like, in my opinion, yes.
So who's an ugly woman?
Off the top of my head, dude, I really couldn't tell you.
You can't.
Because I don't spend, I try not to spend my time focusing on what's like ugly and unattractive about people.
So you're just non-judgmental. That's just it. You're just not judging
I mean,
other
like-
people, which I understand because
Yeah.
Well, she clearly she can.
Well, okay,
make
here's the other
discernments.
thing is, it's not that I'm non-judgmental because I definitely like am. I'll be honest about that. Like I am judgmental.
Yeah,
in
she
some
won't date a guy.
capacities.
She needs to date like a wafy, skinny dude.
If he's not flying away like a frisbee, like I can't do it.
Right. So you're able to make. So you're like, okay, you're able to.
But there it is. But that's my point is that everyone has different like levels of judgment and like what they do and don't judge. Because some people are like super weird and wound up about certain things that other people just aren't, and like vice versa. Like that is something that like someone like
crazy.
might be willing to die on that hill.
crazy.
I'm just not. It's like